Murder comment. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are here once again to play spelljamming stuff with our wonderful players. If you guys will say hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hiya.
Hi.
And we're in session 26 now. And we're gonna start the same way we start off every session, with a little recap of what happened last time. So, last time, with Tobias smacking this ice crystal with his shiny new hammer, it formed into a full-on elemental kind of retaliating, but still chained down. And Tobias escaping its clutches, the rest of you quickly came to his aid as this creature started to free itself from its bindings, breaking the chains that held it in place. But as Tobias escaped this smaller chamber, a few icy imp-like creatures similar in size to Tobias broke free from the ice and around the tunnel and attacked as well, chittering in an unknown language. Defeating them was easy enough, but with each one of these methods destroyed, they burst into a small explosion of ice, pelting those around with shards. A larger crystallized ice elemental, once it freed itself, melded into a nearby wall and assaulted the nearest person. But many of you were prepared, firing pistols and other weapons at it. Even Dr. Jellybean got the rhino to help her escape the grasp of the elemental. During this battle, though, Tobias kept hearing strange whispers and even got a stinging headache from them. But as Blackberry did take the final shot against the crystallized beast, he shot straight through the center of it, shattering the rune tablet at its core. And as you regroup, some of you realize that the rune tablet might have been important. And as Dr. Jellybean and Donna tried to piece it back together, seemingly missing a small sliver of fragment that might have been lost in that last shot. Also melding it together with the Tobias's fragment that he had forgotten about since it didn't seem important at the time. Checking out the surroundings and some of you trying to figure out the rune, you realized it was made of petrified wood. So Tobias started to try and break the nearby tree trunk to fill the missing piece of tablet in hopes that it would fit into the door across this chasm. While he was doing that though, Blackberry decided to try his luck and climb across the chasm along a frozen wall toward the door Tobias mentioned. Having a hard time finding handholds in the ice, he started to slip. Tried to leap the rest of the way, ended up falling. Luckily, Oblate was holding on to the rope as he slammed into the side of the chasm wall, nearly falling to his doom and actually losing a few items of importance to him. With the rope starting to fray, the rest of you managed to pull him up as Tobias had gotten the little bit of wood that you were hoping would work. And this is where we're going to pick up. Oh, what are you guys doing? You guys just pulled Blackberry up, and Tobias brought back up a crossbow of Dukes and a sliver of a piece of wood. Not quite whittled down, but you have a piece of wood.
I'll take the wood.
I'm going to bring it up to him. Hey, doctors, I got that wood off of that down there. Blackberry, you look messed up. What happened?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Blackberry's pretty hurt, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like he slammed into a wall. Who hit Blackberry?
He hit himself.
Tobias is talking. Donna's just gonna absently take it from the wood from his hands. Kind of start looking it over to see if it's a good fit match.
It is a horrible fit. It's just a chunk of wood.
Well, I mean, like, could she make it work though?
Maybe.
Assessing it, the material, comparing it.
It's wood. It's frozen wood, while the rune tablet that you have is a petrified wood. So So maybe.
Neat.
That was not so great of an idea.
I'm gonna put my hand on Blackberry and be like, Blackberry, you really almost did it there, buddy. Maybe don't do that again, but also I hope you feel better. And I'm gonna
Yeah, I would
cast Cure Wounds.
very much like to leave.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here too. That was a close call.
Sounding like we have to go deeper though to get out. Is that correct, Hilda?
Yeah, as far as I know, best way out is through. And she smiles.
Something like that. Okay, so that wood I got, do you think we could maybe
Thank you.
chisel it down, space it? I don't know how your magic works, Doctor.
I don't know. What do you think, Donna? Should we try to carve it a little bit to make it fit?
Does the wood itself, can I tell, is it more or less the same kind of wood?
Give me
Or just frost it
a
over?
nature check. Alright, with a 17, it's hard to tell what kind of wood this petrified wood is, but it doesn't look too dissimilar to the wood that you're holding.
Maybe if I defrosted it?
I could try to burn it. I mean, that's that's how you make petrified wood, is you burn it.
Is that how it works? Is that science?
Yeah.
Don't
Pretty
shatter
much.
it, though. Maybe just hold it over a torch for a little while, waft it, steady burn. Get
So
through
you
the
can
ice.
easily thaw the wood.
Okay. I'll start trying to work out, chisel it down to fit the hole in the tablet thing.
Are you
I think-
proficient with woodcarver's tools?
I don't. Am I? Nope.
Give me a sleight of hand.
No problem. With advantage from my tinkers? I don't know.
No, this would be
I-
this
That's
would be a
okay.
straight woodcarver's tools.
So I think earlier before Blackberry had his little tussle, I think I was studying the sliver that was missing.
right.
And so I was trying to get dimensions or some kind of drawing or some kind of scale. Would that be helpful for her to use that?
Sure. I would say give Dawn an advantage, but she already rolled with it.
She doesn't need it.
Can I cast guidance?
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's not necessarily a failure, but it's not necessarily a
Yeah.
success either. But yeah. Again, this is definitely one of those things where it's a degree.
Hey.
Alright, with a 19, you feel like if you spend maybe an hour or so, you can probably chisel the right dimensions for the wood
I think it'd be worth
to
it.
fit it in there, and getting the grooves exactly right. You think you can probably do it?
Are we taking a little rest here for an hour? We're just hanging out?
A long rest?
Well, we need to figure out a way to get everyone over.
Oh,
Do you
I
think
can rope over, no problem.
I mean, my rope's kind of damaged. I mean, I guess we could mend it, but
Yeah, one of the
do we
doctors
want to?
mend it, and do we have more than one rope? That would be ideal. How far is this chasm across?
It's like 30,
I've got
40 feet.
35, 40.
I got a good bit of rope.
Yeah, no, we can. I'll take all of the ropes
40
over, and we can make Is there a place to tie them on the other side, though, is the question. How many grappling hooks do we have is another question.
I've got one.
Unfortunately.
I have a grappling hook.
So we have two. So we basically can do 2 ropes to help get across. Well, I think we should start working on that while they're working on
You
the
could
tablet.
do 3. Technically, I could probably use my mason's tools, and we could like rig something up to drive
Do you have mason's tools?
something. I don't.
Yeah, I think you're just proficient with them.
I'm only proficient with them.
Does anyone have any pythons or? Well, you can
I've got manacles.
I've got a belaying pin.
you have
I
a
think I've
club
got pythons in one of my kits. Let me double check. Why do we need?
because then we can anchor the ropes to one end and use the grappling hooks to anchor to the other end.
I'm gonna guess we can't use this big log. It's only like 25 feet. Never mind.
That thing's heavy and hard. That thing was like, I didn't like it. It took me a while to chisel away at it, anyways. All right, well, Blade Buddy, let me borrow your rope and grappling hook. I'm going to do that same thing that I don't like doing, but I'm going to do it anyways to see if I can find somewhere to hook this over there first.
Okay, you got it.
All right,
I'm giving
and
mine as well.
okay, I got two. Okay,
2 grappling
Okay.
hooks and rope.
Do it.
and I'm going to do the same thing at the edge and switch places with my. Actually, you can be 5 feet away. I'm going to go ahead and do it closer to the door where I switch places with them.
All right.
Having my grappling hooks ready.
Go ahead and
Should
give
I
me
slip?
a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
I believe in you, Tobias.
Halfling luck.
Have
can
the
do
luck,
it.
please. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my
Inspiration.
God. I'll have inspiration. So
You
I
got
split
it. No, 'cause
You got it
re-rolled
from your 6,
You
right?
re-rolled it though, so it doesn't.
I rerolled it.
It
I
negates it.
try to grab on with the grappling hooks.
Tobias grabs on with the grappling hooks as his other form kind of swaps places and he starts sliding. Go ahead and give me a dexterity save. All right, with the 20, you slide down about 5 feet with the grappling hooks. You just stick there.
Okay. Whew. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all.
And down to
I'm
the
gonna,
darkness below.
yeah, I'm gonna bring my shadow back over here and try to switch places with it again.
All right, as his shadow just walks over the air, just kind of floats across.
Okay. I hate that so much, guys. All right, I'm across. That's
And meanwhile, Donna's whittling away
Yeah, with the
with Dr. Jellybean helping with the dimensions of things and the exact kind
You're
of
just sitting down,
yeah.
taking a short rest if possible.
okay. Is there anywhere to hook the grappling hook on this side? Do I see anywhere like?
Like the
You said-
walls or
The door handles?
The door handles.
did it have handles? I thought it didn't have
It
handles.
has like indentations. Or no, this one doesn't have door handles.
What are those?
What are
Ignore the way it
those?
looks.
Okay, so there's a pretty good rock here to attach it to.
Yeah, there's like chunks of ice in the side of the walls. The floor here is that tile and just a little bit frosted over, but the walls themselves are just solid ice.
Okay, I'm gonna drive both of those into the wall right here.
All right. Sticking them both in.
Yes.
Clear anything deeper using your hammer.
That's actually a good idea. I'll make sure
Good
the hammer
idea.
with my hammer. Love my
It
hammer,
makes
yeah.
no sound.
All right, so I've got them.
Are you doing it? I can't hear it.
I can
Yeah.
see him swing, but I don't hear anything.
Okay, now I need something with some weight to throw back over. Okay, I am going to try to think of the best way to do this. Okay, what has some weight?
Can you just give it to your ghost and send the ghost?
It doesn't work like that, buddy. It can't seem to hold anything except for what I'm holding, but not quite. Haven't figured it out. But either way, I'm going to start tying one end of one of the ropes to my scimitar because I have a sheath for it.
Okay.
And like kind of tie it around the sheath. All right. Ugly buddy, I'm tossing you my scimitar. I need you to catch this.
Oh, snap. All right, ready when you are.
Donna's taking a step back from wherever this is going. Yep, right behind Oblate.
I better make sure both of my hands are ready for this.
Okay.
When I catch it pancake style.
I'm stepping back also.
Okay.
And I'm going to toss that attached to it so it has some rope, and throw it over.
All right. Both of you guys give me athletics checks.
Athletics.
Oh, Blade, if you want, you can use sleight of hand. Your call.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
All
The
right.
difference. We did okay.
Because you did this
Evens out.
together, you tied both ends to the scimitar. You throw the rope across, and Oblate, you know it's not going to make it all the way. So
Thorn whip.
instinctually
Dying
grab
for
it
it.
with your thorn whip and yank it across, grabbing onto it. Did you have rope?
Nice.
That was a close one.
That was. It's weird throwing two ropes at one time. I should have done. All right. Now you just need to find something to. You said you had pythons over there?
No.
I don't think we
We
do.
don't have the
I have a
pythons.
belaying pin.
What is a belaying pin?
A club.
Oh.
Oh, can you hammer it in? Can you like put it in the ground and go like this?
I
We normally
assume
use the
hand
belaying pin to hit the pitons into the wall, I thought.
I'll use it to
Well-
put the grappling hooks into the wall.
I've got a quarterstaff. We could sharpen the end of it and then tie the ropes to that and knock it in.
We could. It's ice over there where they're at.
Yeah.
I do like that scimitar, but it's not that
I've
important.
got bolts.
Why don't you just drive that scimitar into the ground and use it as an anchor?
And now you're gonna get it back. How big are my darts? Are these like lawn darts?
They're like the size of small daggers.
I
Would one of the
might.
cobalt bolts that I have work for that?
Possibly.
I think they're only like this big.
Yeah, they're just little bolts.
Well, we can use my darts. I mean, do you guys trust these darts?
I'd rather use.
I've got 4 of them. We use all 4 of them.
If you think it's gonna hold,
Can Dr. Jellybean try to use her intelligence
Weight distribution and
to calculate what would be a better option here?
This would be a great thing
Well,
for Tinker Tools. Are you proficient with Tinker's Tools?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
All right. Go ahead and just give me an intelligence check.
Would herbalism help? Okay.
Donna would be
It could.
thinking
Donnie, you're
going-
busy.
What did
Herbalism
you
could
say?
help.
Herbalism could
It
help.
very well could.
Can I use my?
Yeah.
How can it help?
Give me an intelligence check, and I'll let you add 2 to it for your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Intelligence just a check,
Mm-hmm.
not
Essentially, it
a
would be a save. Same thing.
Well, too late.
And we'll just add
Oh
2
my
to
god.
it. With an 8.
Pwah.
Beats you. Probably stab something into the ground and
Yeah, so what
just
you're probably gonna want to do is anchor that into the ground somehow.
He's wicked smart.
that's
That's my suggestion anyway.
scientific opinion.
okay. Well, How big are darts? How big are his darts?
I told you they're like little,
About the size of
little
daggers.
Little throwing daggers. Probably smaller.
Use my scimitar. Use my scimitar for an anchor.
Okay, we'll try to anchor it down in.
All right.
Duke, you want to use your belaying pen to knock this scimitar into the ice?
Sure.
Bring my scimitar back, am I?
She's
give
gonna
me
shatter.
a athletics check, we'll say. All right, with the 10. Smashing it down. I think you got it pretty good.
Do I bend it?
No,
Do we just tie the ropes to the
unless you want to
hilt?
cut it.
Yeah, no, I would leave it tied to the hilt.
Who's got the best tying skills? I'll tie it
I'd
then.
say you know how to tie knots. Like, I'm not going to make you roll for tying knots. Like, it's a few of you have worked on ships before, so you.
All right, I'm the captain
you
of
know.
tying knots over here. I'll tie the knots.
He's married.
As you tie the knots to the scimitars, it's hammered down into the ice.
Okay. Who's the first person that wants to try it?
I'm whittling.
Yeah.
Do you want me to test it, actually?
Don is whittling and.
I'm helping Donna.
Yeah.
Vice, why would you?
And
Blackberry's resting.
Blackberry's just chilling on the ledge there, just sitting.
Oh, I'm going to try it first because in case there's any problems, I can hopefully switch places with my buddy over there.
Sure.
So I'm going to attempt to walk out on it, see if it'll hold the weight. Just grabbing on the both of them and walking along
Give
it.
me an athletics check.
So dangerous.
Here with the 10.
Very,
It's a
very
little
dangerous.
wobbly, but you feel comfortable. You're also very small and don't weigh a lot.
Yeah. And, all right. Well, it'll hold my weight. And I'm going to go back over. It's got my weight. Oh, Blake, you want to give it a shot, buddy? I will. Do we have an extra rope? We have a third rope, right?
Donna's got
I don't have one.
a rope.
Go
Not
forward.
rope.
Whose rope did you use?
My rope
Already?
and
Dukes.
Duke's.
I've got a 50-foot rope.
Okay, tie the rope to yourself, Oblate, and Duke, do you think you can hold on to that end?
Yeah, I can tie the other part around me. And then, I could be the last guy over.
Okay, and then all of us can hold on to the
Or
rope when you come
well-placed
over.
Axe.
That'll
Yeah.
work. All right, Oblate.
Here I go.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I'm not so sure about this.
That's the rope. You have a separate rope tied to you and Duke holding on to it. Yeah, it's easy breezy. You could have also used acrobatics too. I should have told you, but because
There we
it's
go.
less climbing.
Get away from the edge, buddy. It's slick over there.
Gotta make room.
Yeah, let's make some room for the next people. About how much time has
Who's
passed?
next?
About
Ladies
20
first,
minutes.
Hilda.
Yeah,
What's-
Hilda should go.
Okay.
She just crosses the rope with like a book, her nose in a book. Just
No, she'll put it under her arm while she crosses, and she.
Yeah,
she does it cross.
we'll throw the rope back over. Yeah, okay. But Duke's got the rope, and we keep sending it back over so you can pull it up,
I
and
got you.
the person can be
She worked
attached.
at a circus before she was a scientist.
Okay, well that's
She
not
does
too
seem
bad.
to be a little
Just
nimble.
leave it tied to one of you guys and use it as like a guide rope. So it's taut on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Tobias
that's
is-
yeah.
That's fine. It'll be tied against me. We'll keep it right
Okay.
there.
Blackberry, Donna, and Dr. Jellybean are all kind of chilling for a little bit.
Okay, well, I guess we're gonna chill on this side for a little bit.
Cool kids corner.
You will see Hilda looking at the door and taking more notes. Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Won't it be funny if this doesn't open up?
Yeah, pretty funny. Haha. All right, Donna. Do you think we're ready to try to get that piece in here, Donna? You think we're ready?
Take your time. If there's anything you guys want to do in the next 40-ish minutes.
Oh, I'm gonna tell
It looks like
Hilda if she's ever seen a fire beetle.
A what?
Fire beetle?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I was just curious. There's this whole book that I read once about breeding fire beetles. I read it a lot.
Okay. I mean, they got a lot of libraries over at the ASMR, so
I'll definitely have to check those out.
if you're into reading, you should probably enroll.
To read.
Was the Red Beetles book a picture book?
No, it's how I learned to read and write Elvish. It was all written in Elvish for some reason.
But fair enough. You talked to Hilda about fire beetles. She knows a little bit about them, but she's more into the science of space and such.
Mm-hmm. Reading books on that
The
stuff.
hour passes, and I'll say if anyone wants, you can spend a little bit of time if you all want to get a short rest. Any of you.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
going to take you up on that.
Even those of us who are busy doing other stuff?
I would say it's not as it's not seriously you're just chilling, whittling away. You can whittle while you just chill and do it like that. You know.
You can whittle while you work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure enough.
And after the hour, Donna and Dr. Jellybean, you feel like you have that piece kind of fits in there really well. And it lines up pretty smoothly.
Okay, all right.
It's
Let's
definitely
do
by
that.
no means perfect because there's still some groove and stuff where the rock shattered previously, or where the petrified wood shattered previously.
I mean, we looked pretty thoroughly for that last piece,
You did.
so we best hope that this does work.
Here's hoping. Doctors, you ready to get across? Tie the rope to yourself before you go across
Donna
the...
looks up from her work for the first time, really, since starting, and looks across the chasm, and it just got real now.
Yeah, we gotta go across there.
Yeah, I've already had to cross a couple times.
Uh,
You're fine. It's not a work. Don't worry about it at all.
I'm gonna look at
He
Blackberry
wakes up from
and
his nap. What? We doing this?
I think so.
I'm gonna say, Blackberry, how you feeling? Did you get some rest?
Yes, I feel a lot better. You want to go first? You want me to go first?
You know what? I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna do it. I'm ready.
All right. Remember, you got this.
Okay.
So am I holding the thing?
Duke's holding the one rope. Are you? Oh, the
The-
tablet?
the tablet.
I don't know who's holding
Oh,
the tablet.
Did we mend it? Did we do the mending?
I don't
Yeah,
think we
doesn't.
did.
It doesn't mend. You can't mend something that is
Not from it.
Not from it.
It's just it got wedged
You
into
wedged it in there, and it seems to fit pretty well.
Okay,
Okay.
that's the best
All
we
right.
got.
So yeah, you hold on to it, Donna.
We couldn't find the missing piece, and we couldn't find the wand.
No, we couldn't. We're trying our best. We're doing the best we can with what we got, you know? All right.
You got this.
I tie the rope to myself. And did you say
Athletics or
Athletics?
acrobatics? Your choice.
I'll go with acrobatics?
Okay. You kind of shimmy across. With a 12, you shimmy across just fine.
Here I go.
All right. Do you want to go, Donna, or do you want me to go?
I'll follow Dr. Jelly and I'll go.
Be a brave little toaster.
You can do it.
Donna, same thing. With a
Nimbly bimbly.
14.
Room back up. Make some room.
Donna, go ahead and give me an
Alright.
insight check.
I always fail them when I need them.
Alright. Fair enough, you make it across. And then Blackberry. Acrobatics or athletics.
Is there enough room over there?
It's getting
Yeah.
tight.
Go ahead and try the disc.
It's a good idea.
She might have.
It's okay to be afraid of the pit.
I'm deeply afraid of the pit.
Can't say I blame you.
No, it makes sense.
It took my sword from me, that pit. It owes me, that pit.
Gotta get revenge on the pit.
Yeah. Gotta come
You should
back.
throw another sword down it to get revenge.
I've got this dagger here that's not special. Shove my non-special dagger at it. Throw it at the pit.
Do you throw your dagger into the pit?
Yes, I will throw my non-magical dagger into the pit. Just like, take this, you fucking pit.
How
hope you didn't hit the ropes.
How many non-magical daggers do you have?
That was,
Because with daggers, you can dual wield them.
yeah, I had 2 non-magical daggers.
Okay, so you
Now
throw
I've
one.
got, yeah, now I've got 1 non-magical and 1 magical.
Fair enough.
You're wanting us to try the door first? Okay. Doctors? Step out of the way and let
Dr. Jellybean, I don't know that hurt the pit. It might have hurt its feelings. I'm not sure of the psychological warfare going on between me and the pit. Maybe your science can help me with
Be on it.
I'll
Be honest.
I'll do some science. I'll figure it out.
Donna.
Appreciate it.
Now, this is the first time Donna's looking at this door now, so I want to take a good
mostly
look at it.
flat with just this kind of between the 2 doors. There's kind of like this circular area, like an impression to place something. No handles, kind of intricate like designs on it, but actually
Anything
give me
meaning?
an investigation check.
Yeah.
Nah, nothing real meaningful.
I was never good at impressions.
All right, then I'll raise to put the tablet in there, I guess.
Push
Look
the
about-
tablet in. You would hear this like air pressure from within the door,
Mhm.
and the runes on the tablet start to kind of glow this just faint glow, and the rest of the door's kind of carvings do kind of start to glow, and it like shimmers for a moment. And the tablet kind of shakes and vibrates, and then the glowing stops.
Okay, so can you
Like
open it?
there was air pressure like being released or something.
That's kind of what it sounded like.
Like a hiss.
Yeah.
So
Try
we
it.
can open the door. Try the door. Yeah.
We should try the door.
Can I listen to the door? Put my ear to it?
Give me a perception check. As you put your ear to the door,
My ear just like extends like a cup like being placed to it.
dead silence in there.
Nothing. Nothing? I don't hear anything?
Nothing.
Sometimes nothing is more intimidating than hearing something, because you should be able to like at least hear the hum of the cube.
Sound of silence.
Okay. I don't hear anything, so
Let's go to this concert. Simon and Garfunkel.
do I take the rune out of it or do I leave it?
I think you leave it when we open it, right?
Does it bring
Or do I
it
just
out?
take a little sliver?
I don't know. You're the doctors. What do
I
you
think we should leave it until. I think we should try it anyway. Leave it in there. Try the door.
I'm gonna
And if
push
it
on it.
doesn't,
Give it a good kick.
Just slowly push on it as hard as I can, increasing pressure.
As you push on it, give me a dexterity save.
Everyone?
No, just her.
Is that a guidance roll?
No,
Ability
14's
check.
fine. You take 1 point of lightning damage as you press onto the door.
Owie. It's nothing. A little static, you know. It's typical.
Door doesn't open.
And the door does
Hilda,
not
what do you make of this? You have to have some kind of insight, right?
Yes, you try putting it in right?
oh, did we? Did
Take it in,
Should-
spin it around.
Or turning
flip it over.
I don't know.
flip it over?
Oh, turn it.
I can't make any sense of these, you know.
But it's
engravings
like,
on it.
well, she said just turn it, so I'm going to go look at it and I'm just going to turn it.
Okay. As you turn it, the door, the same effect happens over the door, and that vibration. And only this time, instead of stopping, that air hissing sound is more. And you would see that piece of wood burn with electricity as it turns to ash like immediately. And the rune snaps in half along with the door as the door opens inward. And as you look inside this space, you can see a kind of entryway almost. With maybe about 15 feet across from you, there's another double door, a similar kind of style. This one does have handles on it. And you would see in two alcoves on either side of it look to be two large tablets with some scrawling on them. And to your right, you would see another one of those blue lights lighting up the space. And next to that, another smaller door.
Okay, yeah, you guys should come on over. The doctors opened the door.
Yeah.
It
I
was
would
all
like to
Donna.
cross-
There's
I
another
would like to
panel.
cross
I'm
the
gonna
chasm now.
check the entryway, make sure there's
Just
no.
don't look down.
Give me a perception
I've already
check.
looked down.
And Blackberry, give me athletics or acrobatics. And Donna, looking down on the door entryway, you do see some like almost wiring on the floor, but it kind of goes up around the door, and you can see it's actually attached to the backside of the door frame.
Okay.
Probably what
Curvy.
electrocuted you the first time.
Shame on you for doing your job. I say
Okay.
to the machinery.
Are we going inside?
We'll
Gotta-
get Duke
You gotta make
across.
some room for Duke.
What
Yeah,
about
go
Duke?
on. Yeah. I'll help Oblate with the rope. I'm gonna,
Hilda will
You
just
tied
walk in.
Saying,
since it's already tied to Duke, you're gonna tie it to you, and I'll help hold onto the rope to get Duke across.
All right.
Because we're both like, I'm like holding it to try to.
Duke athletics or acrobatics?
Can I don't know. I don't want to really reach for it. I'll just athletics my way across.
All right. So you just try and pull yourself across with a 9. It's tough going, especially because like it's so heavy and like
I'm so fat.
so stout.
And drunk.
And kind of, he's not drunk yet. But it definitely wavers a few times, and you kind of have to steady yourself, but you do make it across with a 9.
Okay, good. Let's take these ropes with us.
How are you
Can I
doing?
look over this door?
What?
I was saying I would like to look over this door for traps.
Okay. Give me an investigation check. Looking over this door here.
Yeah, could we explain what exactly we're seeing in this room here? Are those like generators or something?
No, those are the 2 large stone tablets in the alcoves with some scrawling on them.
And then what's this here in the middle between them?
That is a door.
Okay.
Yeah, that's similar style door, but this one does have handles on it and doesn't have like that rune placement.
Thank you.
I'd like to charge up my tablet for comprehend languages
All right, spending 10
as
minutes
a
on
ritual.
that. All right.
10 minutes.
I'm assuming we're just going to leave the ropes here
Try my,
as they are.
We should take the ropes with us.
I'm gonna pry my grappling hook out.
Yeah.
Well, we might need that there if we need to
Are
make a
you-
quick exit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If we do have to go back across, and plus they're also tied to the scimitar on the other side.
They are.
I don't think we're coming back this way, buddy, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Are you gonna teleport over there and untie them and teleport back, or?
Yeah, I like doing that so much. It's my
We haven't
favorite.
even seen what this entails.
And yeah, I'm going to do exactly that.
Do you want to?
It's just it's
Do you want to tie this rope
yank
to
it
your
real
waist
hard.
while it's tied to mine, so you don't fall in case?
That would be great. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. I'm gonna untie it from Duke and tie it to Tobias.
You could also just yank at it.
Would it take this? Would it just? Yeah, but then the
You might get your scimitar back.
It also might fall in the pit.
I think the scimitar was taken as a loss
Whatever
already.
you guys want to do. It's up to y'all.
It's your call. What do you want to do?
What?
I'm gonna
is
take the
console
rope,
reading?
tie it to. Wait, it's already tied to Duke. Duke's heavy. I'll just.
Okay, I'll
I-
untie it for myself and tie it to you.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. And I will switch
Duke's
places.
to Anka.
All right. I'm not gonna have you roll for this. We're spending too much time on this fucking rope. You get your scimitars and your rope back.
Okay. And
As a lot of finagling with
Oh, hang on, I forgot something on the other side. Can you put the rope back so I can go get it?
Blackberry, though.
Sure.
Looking
Just
over this
teleport
door,
over there.
you don't sense any traps on it, although it does appear to be locked. And you do see like a lock hole,
A lock hole?
a keyhole.
What the hell is a lock hole?
You know,
Lock hole.
I'm gonna
Buddy, I
I'm
hope
gonna
we
pick
can
that
find
lock.
out.
I would say with the 16 in common. Storage room 3. And it kind of just says like near the handle.
I'm gonna pick that lock
With what?
with my thieves tools.
The ones that you dropped in the pit?
Oh shit! Shit.
Curse you, pit!
Don't wanna.
Yeah, I can't remember what else I
It was-
gave
it
to
was
the
these-
pit.
these tools.
You
and-
gave it
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Gave it all up to the pit. Took everything.
Hey, does anybody know how to open this door?
It did
Yeah, I
not
can
steal
take
his
a look at
identity.
it.
Gotta click on it.
I want to see what the meter is reading. Console thing.
There's a
3333.
there's a
3333.
because there's a locked door over here that does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, well, I'll leave Hilda with that, and I'll go take a look at the door. Try to see.
She already read it.
Yeah. So
She
I'm
read what?
The
tablets?
3333. Yeah, and
Oh.
she's going over reading the tablets, writing down notes.
I'm preparing for when my comprehend languages is activated so I can read the tablets, even though I don't know what language they're in.
All right, so I can try to use my tools to pick this lock, I guess.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand. You can add your proficiency bonus to it.
Nope, it's
With an 11, you try and get it in there. These are weird locks.
pretty secure. High security
I-
in here.
Can I use your tools?
Sure. We'll hand them to him.
And I would like to give it a shot.
Gonna like lean in really close.
I'll let you
and kinda,
do
like,
sleight of
walk in,
hand. The DC is going to be higher.
Pick up anything.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Donna, do you think you could perhaps guide me if needed?
I don't know, maybe you
Guidance
should
is
try.
reaction.
Oh, that's right.
I'm here. Don't worry.
With a 26 though, spending
Guided.
some time with it. Meanwhile, Dr. Jellybean, you do your thing finishes and you start reading tablets.
Yeah, I go over and touch the tablet. Say, "Excuse me, Hilda."
It's in common.
You never know.
It's actually written twice, once in common and another in another language that you don't speak.
Okay.
It says follow protocol 2B under the jurisdiction of the AO R&D.
I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down in my notebook. Protocol 2B under the jurisdiction of AO -R&D. I'm gonna turn to Hilda and say, do you have any idea what Protocol 2B or AO-R&D is?
That is the question.
I don't know what protocols they are. R&D's probably research and development.
Research and development.
We got an R&D
See-
department. Didn't you work at R&D over at the, that's where you got the job with the, who was that again?
I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, yeah.
And she smiles. Okay.
Do you know who AO is? Is that initials for a person, do you think?
Well, probably a company or a group or something. The R&D
I'm gonna-
department of whatever this AO is.
Protocol 2B. All right, I'm gonna go read the other tablet.
All right. As you're reading the other tablet, which says, I lost my thingy. Follow protocol 333333333.3333333.
Repeating, of course.
There's a lot of 333s.
Are there initials or
Probably
letters?
carve another 3 in there.
Really
What
throw them
kind?
off.
As you're looking at that one, Dr. Jellybean, give me a in perception check.
In perception.
I was about to say insight. But Blackberry, you feel like you have unlocked that door. All right.
Wow, that was really impressive.
Then, in that case, thank you, Don.
You're really
And
good
I
at
will
getting in
open-
places you've never been in before.
Sometimes, and I'm going to hand you back your tools. Thank you for the use of these.
Of course.
And I will open the door.
All right.
And then I'm going to peek around the corner.
Opening the door and peeking around the
Holding
corner.
on to the tools, Blackberry.
You can see
Thank you.
a mostly empty space in here, smaller room, but across from you directly is a bookshelf, and in the corner of this curved wall is just this kind of weird apparatus. Looks to be a...
Does that weird apparatus look to be a teleportation circle?
No, it's like a table with a spear in the center and then other spears kind of attached to it, still rotating.
Okay. Well, doctors, you might want to come look at this. There's
Hey.
stuff I don't understand, and this table over here. The stuff I don't understand being books I can't read.
I want to see.
Ooh, I
You
like
can't read
books.
it all, or just because there's.
Come on, buddy.
Unique.
If there's something good to read, it's been a while.
Only if it's got pictures.
Picture.
Wow. So what are the titles of
As we're all just standing at the bookshelf.
ooh, books?
None of you can read these books. Dr. Jellybean can.
I can read them. See,
Are they? Is
Oh,
the shelf like just a normal shelf?
It looks
touched-
like kind of a
I touched all the
metal
books.
sort of shelf, and the walls in here are pretty ornate too. Like it's all just kind of like, not ornate isn't the right word. It's similar to the floor, but more like, I'm not sure if it's padded, but if you feel the wall, it's smooth. Like it almost appears padded, but it's not. Dr. Jellybean, there are several books here. None of them are labeled, except for... Yeah, none of them are labeled.
none of them are labeled. Like there's no
Color coordinated.
words on the outside of the books.
No.
All right.
Look for the one that has this. The spine is most bent.
Yeah, I guess. See which one it looks like it's been the most used.
Hilda's gonna check out the apparatus while you guys are doing that. Yeah, as you pull out the one that is most used, open it up. It's titled Records of Collection and Containment.
Okay. What does it look like in there?
Give me an investigation check. This will take some time. So what are the rest of you guys doing while Dr. Jellybean's reading a book?
I'm looking at this apparatus. Tell me again what it looks like. It's
It's a solar system model,
okay.
more or less. But it is spinning.
Can we identify the specific, spheres that are on it?
Give me an Arcana check. Alright, 17.
What does Hilda think?
She doesn't say anything.
She's just journaling away.
She's just journaling away. She closes her book pretty quickly, and like as soon as you all glance at this, like, okay. It's
I want to take one of the books that's not being looked at and then pocket it.
okay.
Ooh,
Just
do we,
I'm looking at that
anyone
one.
see him? Does anyone see him do that? Or
Yeah,
is it secret?
he's just grabbing a book.
Hey, Blackberry, can we look at that before, and then you can have it once we figure out what it is. Like, I don't care about. I just want to know what's
sure.
inside of there.
What's in this one, real quick?
Can I look at the one that he's handing me?
Sure. As you open it up,
It's fanfic.
It's orange.
roll me
Yes.
roll me a
Furry
D10.
Something with a frost troll and
Oh, you
Ooh.
an enlarged dwarf. I don't know.
10.
Very girthy.
This one is titled "Folding Space Through the Astral Sea."
Sounds awfully convenient.
I feel like Hilda needs to look at that one. I feel like we need that.
And she kind of perks up.
Nope.
It's-
Nope. I immediately grab onto that one and pocket it.
No, Blackberry, wait. How about this one?
Group study session. Come on.
That one looks important. I think
Everyone
we need
deserves
that.
to see what's in
And she'll
there.
look to Duke. Hey, Duke, you mind grabbing that book?
I'll put my hand out for the book. Hey, can I see that book for a second?
Well, he got the book.
Finders, keepers.
Just lay it down flat. We can
Don't
all
make
look
me
at it.
bring out the big guns.
Duke looks
Please.
at Jellybean.
All right.
I'm just standing there with my hands on my hips, like, come on.
Then I take another book.
Okay.
Well, I gotta see what that one is too. I gotta look at that one.
Well, what's this book?
Roll me a d8.
Oh God.
I want a book. I want to feel
I
special.
know. We'll get you a book, okay?
Protocols 1 through 6.
Oh,
Oh,
Maybe
good.
like-
We're looking at protocol 3333333.
And we're looking for 2B.
2B.
Oh, fine. What's this book?
What is?
You're doing a
This
great
one.
job, Blackberry.
He's got
Really
the
good
magic
job.
touch. so
Roll
far.
me-
He's-
roll me a
he's
D-
picked up every
roll me
book
a-
that we need.
Roll me a d6.
Pick the next one, and maybe it'll have like a healing potion somewhere.
There we go.
Conta-
What's a one?
Containment and Collection Part 2.
What did I find inside? A Nintendo 64?
And
It is part,
All right.
part 2 of Containment and
I want to read
Collection.
that.
All right, you can hold on to that one for now, but it's the second
all right.
part of this book,
Yep,
okay?
yep.
I might need to look at it
It's a
later.
cliffhanger. It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spoil it for you.
It's a part 2.
Okay.
It's a to be continued.
Yeah.
With your 11 investigation of this first book, though, Dr. Jellybean, it talks about the collection of energy from wild space around this cube via forms that were found within the space within the containment, and collecting that energy repeatedly, almost like a permanent source of energy. And it just goes on at length about that. There would be some depictions of phasing mushrooms for
So that's
utilizing them to collect. And more specifically, it mentions a subject utilizing subject M-0-DER.
M-0-DER. Motor.
To kind of help
Like-
sustain the holdings. And that's when the mushrooms come into place. Yeah. Donna, give me a perception check.
Will do.
Alright, with 25 perception, as you were kind of looking at this thing, you would see in the side of it, near the wall, some text scrawled in common.
Oh, here at the diagram thing.
Yeah, and it's like on the side of the table.
Can I tell like what it's written in?
It's written in common.
Oh, what's it say?
It says, Induce Clarence Thomas 99Z.
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence' parents had a real nice marriage.
All right. Just gonna write it down in my little journal real quick. Turn my back
So
on it.
why is Thomas in this?
Trace everyone.
Did you just pick a random name and you're like, I've heard that one before?
It's just what it is.
Is this story about capitalism being bad?
Maybe. We'll find out. But that is what you guys have discovered so far.
I will. Hey, there's something written down here, and I'll read out. Induce Clarence Thomas 99Z. Induce Clarence Thomas 99Z.
Okay.
A lot of code names I feel like happening around here. All these.
It might be in that book that tells you what the protocols are.
We should look at the
Hilda
protocol
will
book.
say, I found a paper with that on here. And she'll pull out a little scroll.
With
Oh.
the Clarence Thomas 99Z thing?
Yeah.
Oh, Clarence Thomas might be the person who runs this place.
Well,
Where
maybe.
did you find that?
Yeah, where'd you find that paper?
In the cubby hole.
Oh. In that other place. Okay.
Yep, I bet it's Clarence Thomas's.
Was it written in that odd language that was in?
Wonder if somebody that runs this place, who's also named Clarence Thomas, could be evil.
Or is
Oh,
it?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah, we think they're good?
things likely though.
I think it's.
It sounds like an emergency protocol.
Do you guys remember what you read on the other place?
There were letters and numbers.
And
Beta 76 Theta.
Yep.
Mhm.
Release beta
Release.
76 Theta.
Induce.
I'm going to look at this. This is the control panel. I'm just going to look at the. Does it have any numbers on it?
It's not a control panel. It's just a light, and then there's a gauge
A
next
meter.
to it. A meter. That one would read. Three.
Like
Oh.
the 3.
So you need to find the book that talks about the three,
Protocols.
and then you've got the protocol 2B.
All right, let me take a look at the protocol book.
All right.
Here we go.
Looking through the protocol book, are you looking for a specific protocol, or are you just glancing about?
I'm gonna assume it's in like a chronological order.
It is.
So I'm gonna look for like 2, so I can look for 2B.
Okay. 2, give me an investigation check, and then give you a kind of overview. Not great. Not sure what all the 2 and the 3 and all those things are, but reading directly to protocol 2B, it reads, if under any circumstances the central mechanism to the cube 27F is closed for access, use a member's keystone to assess for damages. Wear protective gear and follow your team leader's guidance to the nearest entrance within. They have been given clearance and know the passcode for lift entry. Trust in your superiors. Do not attempt under any circumstances to leave the premises without being identified or cleared for exit.
Oh, that's from when that we had this manual or guide before coming down here. We need a member's keystone.
Should have
Do you
just
think-
looked for a member's keystone. Duh.
Is there like a date at the beginning of that book? Like
No.
copyright?
No.
I'm gonna.
Alright.
Probably at the back it would say, all of these would say property of AO R&D.
Passcode for lift entry.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna look at the door where the stone split in two.
Mm-hmm.
Is it looking
The stone's still in there too. It's just open.
Uh-huh. Does it look like you can pull the stone back out, even though it's broken? Or does it look like it fit perfectly into it?
It looks like it fits pretty well.
Like, I'm going to see if it's loose, like if I could pull it out.
Yeah, you can pull it out. And the door shuts.
What?
And you would hear air hissing.
Can I grab both of them as we're going inside?
Give me a dex check. Or dex save.
Okay.
Trapped.
No.
The fuck just happened?
Can I
Did I
open the
I used
door
to
back
fan
out?
of emergency exits.
Does it look like the door's sealed and I can't open it?
100%. And you would see a hissing of air and then like an electrical surge through the
Donna's gonna
door.
just turn
Oh crap.
towards.
What's that noise?
Fuck.
She knows what that
Where
noise
am I
is.
here?
Tell me I didn't hear what I just heard.
The door shut.
The door shut. How did it do that? On its own?
I was
You
seeing
got
if I
it.
could take the tablet out. I have half the tablet.
But
I see.
said
You
we're
have
going to
half
leave
the
it
key.
there.
Half the key.
I have half the key.
So we're stuck in here?
Half a key is not a key.
Well, there's another door over here. Let me see if I can get this one
Could you
open.
mend it?
Maybe we should leave the keystones to the keymaster.
Maybe I can fix it. Yeah, Keymaster.
What, is one of us the keymaster?
Yeah, Donna, remember from a long time ago?
Who's the- Who's the
No.
My
gatekeeper?
hand out.
I'm
For half of
gonna use Donna's gate since Donna gave me her thieves tools. I'm gonna use them on this door here to try to open it.
Oh, she gave them to you.
I did.
She was very kind.
That's
Very
your-
generous.
friend.
that is your spell casting focus for all of your artificer spells.
My thieves' tools?
Yep.
Take backsies.
I'm gonna need
Nope.
those back.
But
Too
going,
late.
just trying to pick the lock here, as there looks to be 2 keyholes on either door, but yeah, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check.
Can I just use my tinker's tools?
I think it's just thieves' tools. I could be wrong.
Should be a tool of your choice.
I got all kinds of tools for the job.
Yeah, it might be like when you get tools for the job, you can utilize anything. With an 18 Blackberry, you would hear air hissing and a voice call out. Please state passcode.
I knew it! That's what I said.
Are they like threes? Just say a bunch of threes.
Passcode for lift entry.
3.
As it's saying,
Induce
I've-
Clarence Thomas 99Z.
Oh my god!
Which one did you say?
I said induce Clarence Thomas 99Z.
That's dead, baby.
It was the last one that I heard.
I need everyone in the room to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
my
Oh, no.
The whole place is
Air
gonna get jacked.
hisses into the room, and you can see this just clear, just like kind of like gasoline fumes being spread in here.
How did it end like this?
I'm not even
It was
blessed.
only a hiss.
It was only a kiss.
Not Dr. Jellybean. You got Dr. Jellybean and Donna are in the other
With
room.
advantage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was happening everywhere.
Oh, we don't need it?
I guess not.
Blackberry and Tobias each take 14 points of poison damage, and you are poisoned for the next hour. Oblate and El Ducarino each take 7 poison damage. And Duke, I think you even take half of that. So 3.
I am resistance.
Okay, out of the room. Everyone out of the room.
What
We need
just happened? What are you guys touching?
Hey, can we make a rule that we
was-
don't go
Yeah.
around doing stuff without everybody knowing about it? What are you doing?
I was trying to get us out of here through that other door, and he asked for a passcode, so I gave him what could have been a passcode, and it was
Listen.
wrong.
I
He
know.
tried.
Whoever tries the door next, the code is not induce Clarence Thomas.
Don't say it.
99.
Just.
Listen,
And your ghost would
we need
disappear
to.
too, Tobias, but you can just resummon.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need to make a rule. We don't know what's going on here. People are touching things and doing things. We all gotta
I'm
do
gonna
it
cure
together
wounds myself.
as a group. We gotta stick together and not go around touching stuff and messing with stuff. Okay?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay,
wish it-
great.
This place is the museum.
Don't touch anything
So do I
Okay.
have
somebody tells you to.
As
Half
Blackberry
of a
just starts kind
teaspoon.
of rubbing his wounds and healing himself up.
Tobias? Do you hand me the half a keystone thing?
Yeah, here you go, Keymaster.
Okay. Thank you.
As you
Might
regroup
preferably.
in this other room, huddled in here, as the gas kind of goes back from where it came from, disperses. That'll be a good spot for us to take a roll 5-10 minute break and pick up here in a few.
Their dinner time.
Nice.
Welcome back. Last we left off, the group had made their way through this door, uncovering little bits and pieces. Tobias inadvertently caused the door to shut behind them, locking them within, but finding books and stuff, some passcodes maybe, and protocols, and that whole jazz. Blackberry tried to unlock a door, causing a reaction for someone asking for a passcode. Saying one of the passcodes he knew caused gas to erupt out of the little holes in the ceiling around, causing some of you to get not feeling so great. And that's where we're going to pick up, with you all retreating back to the smaller room with the bookshelf and the kind of apparatus within. So what are you guys doing?
I want to look at the door we came in, make sure that the poison gas is dispersed, and then see if I can like follow the like wire-like boards that were going into the wall.
It just
See
goes
where those
straight
go?
into the wall.
Oh.
I'm going to continue to look at the protocols to see if I can find 3333333333333.
It seems like all the protocols are listed by a number and then a letter. There's numerous protocols for 3. 3A, 3B, 3C. Then after that, actually, protocols for 3 get a little smudgy.
What is protocol 3B? Maybe it's 3BBBBBBB.
3 rebeating.
The 3,
Whoa.
3B is under the circumstances that subject M0DER is released. Please alert your local AO relief department and remain at your location until a rescue can be established.
Subject M-O
Yep.
subject. So it was they were doing science experiments on a subject.
You don't think it was that elemental thing back there? Do you?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
Protocol
know.
3A would read,
Maybe the rhino.
freeze
Maybe.
or shock any unwanted growth around containment field to ensure productiveness of said field. And Protocol 3C would read,
Unwanted.
when in doubt of your local AO department, alert the second most authority within your wild space system. Do not attempt to alert other wild space systems through the avenue, under penalty of law.
Through the avenue?
That's what it says.
Okay. What did the other books say?
Can I try to make... Hold on. I want to know what
If
the
you're
other book-
interested in the books now that there's no other way out.
Yeah, we might be able to keep ourselves warm with these pages.
So, can I try to make out anything after the threes? We said it was smudgy.
It was smudgy.
Can I make out anything?
Give me an investigation check.
Gosh,
Ooh,
darn
Nothing.
it.
No.
I'm not doing
Yeah,
well.
You got nothing.
While they're doing that, I'm going to look around this apparatus thing because Hilda said something about finding something in a cubby. I'm going to look for like compartments and stuff
Hey.
like that.
Tobias, what are you doing? Remember when we talked about earlier what I said when you shouldn't be going around touching things or
Well, I looked at that pretty thoroughly, Tobias.
Not touching anything, just looking.
okay.
That's
with
where
your
we
eyes.
found those words that gassed everyone.
Well, sometimes we like to look with our hands. Can we do
You-
that?
Nope. You look with your eyeballs. You can look real close. You can get it. You can get it up there right to your face, but you can't touch it. Capiche?
Understand, doctors. I
Okay.
think
You
I've
can
done
look,
enough.
but you can't touch.
If you see something that you think that you could touch, you gotta let somebody know.
See something, say something.
You gotta tell somebody, and then somebody will come over and assess the situation.
Someone.
Someone.
I'm just going to be looking around the apparatus and looking at the apparatus and everything and see if there's any.
Give me an investigation check. Looking for secret hidden compartments. I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost Josh. Or no, we just lost Cameron.
It was Cameron.
Well, Cameron.
Close enough. They're right next to each other. With a 14 investigation, looking around, everything seems pretty much more organized. Like everything's clean in here.
Even though it's probably the books are, they look to be pretty old, right?
No, they look pretty fresh.
The lines aren't as cracked as I would expect them to be.
No, they seemed there's a couple that have been used more, but they do seem to be in pretty fair condition.
Like,
There's no
I guess
dust
no
in here.
dust. But would there be dust though? Is there dust?
There is no dust
Anywhere?
in here.
Is it as cold as it is outside? Is it like
Or is it
warmer in here?
warmer?
It's a little bit warmer. It's probably like 40 degrees.
But once we get past this, what was it? Lift entry?
Yeah, we need a passcode.
Passcode.
I'm hoping there's a passcode in one of those books. Maybe we should shake them out and see if anyone left a note.
Treat them kindly, gently.
I'm just going to go. I want to look at each and every book,
I'll
and
help.
I don't want to spend the time,
Okay.
role playing that. But like,
Mage hand, you can just like pan through them.
Fair enough.
I almost got mage hand.
And honestly, Hilda will help you with that after she's done kind of inspecting the book that she was handed, which she puts in her handbag.
I do have mage
Holding
hand.
space one?
I do have mage hand. I lied.
The
I
folding
thought about it. and then I took it.
But you would see that there's a lot of talk about this subject M0DER. And that's pretty much all a lot of that. It's a lot of like numbers and statistics. You didn't roll a great investigation, so you don't see anything that sticks out.
Passcode would be that M dash.
I mean, I doubt it, but I don't know. I don't have the answers.
Yeah, there's not really enough evidence to.
Is it say an O or a 0?
The 0.
M0DER. Okay. That's all we have to go on. All right, I'm gonna go try that. Everyone, stay here.
So
You said no
Okay.
touch.
I
Can I
mean,
touch? I mean, I
You
don't
gotta-
know. No,
hold on.
Does you understand the risk?
What about the beta? The beta. What was
76 theta.
Beta.
Beta 76 theta.
Release.
Yep.
All right, I'm willing to try the next one because I feel really bad about the door. So, if it's good with everybody, I'll try vote for one. We'll do a vote.
I would say the beta 76 theta.
Well, you're the doctor, so I'm going to trust your opinion.
What if? Oh, I don't know. What if?
Okay.
I don't know either. But
Well,
you
I
know,
wish Clarence Thomas would save us.
I'm going
Clarence
to go
Thomas,
over to the
where are
door.
you?
There. Wait. What if? Do you think those levers back there might have had something to do with it?
Too late to find out now. I'm going to try it. All right, I'm going to
Go put
open the door.
Go put the ropes back. We can't. We're locked in here.
Mm-hmm.
The door doesn't open.
Okay,
There's 2 handles, keyholes, and just that kind of ornate webbing.
okay, so I have to open the door. Okay, so open the door.
Don't open it. It doesn't open. So when Blackberry was picking the locks, something happened and a voice called out.
Currently unlocked, right?
You don't know?
Okay, I'm just going to say
Terminated.
beta 76 theta.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so the door has to be open.
And Blackberry didn't open the door, he just
He picked the locks.
What if
kind of
we need to
unlocked
find
it. But
all the
So-
words I come up with are non?
it seems
Not
like that if
unrealistic.
you pull on the door or push it, try to open it, it seems like it locked itself.
Got you, so you have to... Blackberry, I need you to pop it open while I say this.
You're dead.
That's not the
I'll come out
passcode,
there.
man.
That seems
I'm
like a
just-
good one to me. And I'll come out there and I'll try to unlock it, borrowing the tools again, or
Alright.
did we determine that I could use them permanently?
I think Artificer can use whichever tools they have available as their focus. As long as they're proficient in them. I looked it up on break just to see.
Fair enough.
What, the artificer thing?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right. I can never remember what that's.
Yeah, you can use their Tinker tools.
Yeah, I was reading.
Fair enough.
Well, I got a 15, so meh.
We'll say I was gonna say I'll give you advantage on this because you just did it a second ago. So I'll use that 21. Going in there. Please state passcode.
Beta 76 theta.
Passcode not recognized.
This time a flamethrower comes out.
No, that's all it says. Passcode not recognized.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try after that. I'm gonna say M-0 DER.
Nothing happens. It seems it has to be in tandem with the unlocking of the door.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, try it again. I don't know. What? So what? Wait, hold on. What passcodes do we know? We know
Yeah.
the Clarence Thomas. We know the Beta 76 Theta.
And then we just need to try the M.
Protocol 2B.
To be
We
fair,
could try.
Oh,
I don't want to be
pass-
difficult about this. Do you remember what was written previously? Verbatim.
Right? No.
What was written where?
The words you found previously.
About the Beta 76 Theta?
Yes.
No.
Beta Jash.
No, it was
76.
release beta 76 theta.
I've got it written.
Oh. Let's try that then. Again, Blackberry.
I mean, Donna and Dr. Jelly have recorded all, like, basically all of the, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
I think I have, yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not trying to be difficult about it. But it was
And
specific,
plotted
like this one was induce Clarence Thomas 99 said.
Gotcha.
So going with that pattern, trying again, as the doctors will tell you, release.
Release.
Release Beta 76.
I need
theta.
Blackberry and Tobias to make Constitution saves.
Poison.
Ah,
Shocked to death.
As a light pours over both of you, and you're both no longer poisoned.
Oh.
well, that's nice.
Sanitation complete. And the door swings open.
Everyone,
Oh!
run!
Do we hear the door open?
Yeah.
Make a noise or anything?
No, it would just
Come on, guys.
open. No
Wait,
creak, no creaking.
Door's open.
I'm gonna
And-
touch the apparatus as I run by.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay.
Damn it.
As you enter
taking
into
all the
here,
books.
the first thing you
I'm taking all the
see... Okay, yeah, Hilda will also take a bunch of books with you. And she's putting way too many books in her bag, that seems possible.
Uh-huh.
But as you enter into this space, on the floor in front of you, you would see what looks to be a mosaic of a face.
Hey, everyone's got
And the face starts kind of moving as it's lighting up a little bit of the lights on either side of it. And lift entry accepted. Please make your way to the nearest entrance.
I'm following my crew leader.
If you require a refreshment,
Refreshments.
take some
Yes.
while you wait. And you can see a fountain in the corner, which seems to be pouring this kind of pinkish, purple, blue liquid. Constantly
Wait,
spilling
don't touch
over.
it.
I'm gonna drink
Don't
it.
touch it.
Just a
No,
little
Quaylen.
scoop.
Oh, Blake just puts his head like right under the snow.
Yeah, you
Let me
say
look
that
at it
as
first.
like Tobias and Oblate are like, huh?
Hold on. Let me inspect it.
Yeah.
Is it beer?
I think it's
Can I-
beer.
Is there any way I can try to figure out what it is?
You can do like a test if you have like an alchemy kit. Spend
Dip
like an
glove.
hour.
An hour.
I'm
Let
just
me just see if it's like test its acidity level at the very least. Let me just dip like
Dip your finger. in there.
fingernail. Like,
I do
yeah,
have an
yeah,
alchemy. I do have an
Yeah.
alchemy
Yeah.
kit.
As you dip your fingernail in there, it just gets wet.
Chrome nails.
I would say with an alchemy test, you could maybe you have some pH strips or some shit that you can test it with if you want. So if you want, Dr.
Yeah.
Jellybean, you can give me a intelligence save. And you can see this is over a balcony that's sitting about 20 feet up above the next floor. Alright. It seems alcoholic.
Duke, it is
Okay.
alcohol.
It's got alcohol in it.
And it has a high sugar content.
High sugar,
Sweet alcohol.
alcohol.
Are there any
Can I
cups
do
around?
anything?
I'm gonna go ahead
No.
and finish my flask and refill it.
Okay.
Just no
Can I-
questions asked.
I mean, can I tell if it's poisonous or anything like that?
If you drink enough of it,
Toxic.
sure. There's a slight toxicity to it.
All right. There's a slight toxicity, but I think it's okay. So
think
go
that's
ahead and
the
drink
point.
it. I guess you're gonna drink it anyway.
Yeah, drink the pink.
And as
Purplish
you're
liquids.
kind of all
Drink the pink.
drinking
Yeah, maybe
this
there's some additional effects.
purplish
Pink
pink
drink.
liquid, you can hear this kind of whirring and kind of machine parts moving behind the walls the whole time you've entered this place. And it seems to be coming from the other end of the hall. But as you drink it, it is a sweet, kind of tropical-ish, kind of a hint of cotton candy flavor. Burns your throat a little as it goes down, but also warms you up. Who all's drinking it?
Me.
I'll drink it.
Me.
I'm thirsty. Give me the Bahama Mama.
It seemingly, if you drink it, you restore 1 hit point. You can't restore more than 1. It's a good berry. And you feel full and quenched.
And you're only just a little addicted to it now.
You're gonna need more in about 10 hours.
You're gonna start fiending really bad.
And I do need everyone to make a Constitution save.
Oh, it's highly alcoholic.
Oh God.
I didn't
Hey,
say
Duke,
that.
make sure you fill your flask with this stuff.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Fill your flask with this stuff. This is gonna be
Does
good.
anyone have an empty water skim?
Mine still has water in
Donna
it.
does.
Can top it up with this stuff. Oh.
Blackberry, Dr. Jellybean, Oblate, and...
Resistance
Okay.
on myself.
Yeah.
You guys can fend for yourselves. I'm getting this 1 extra point.
Who are we missing there?
Oh, I got 4.
I guess Donna's not drinking it. Okay.
Yeah.
So Oblate,
No,
you
where'd
are not
Hilda
good. She's walking around on her own, inspecting things. So Dr. Jellybean and Blackberry, you each take 1 point of fire damage.
The fire water got you.
Duke and Oblate, you both have resistance to fire.
I
Yes.
passed. Do I get resistance to fire too?
And yes, Tobias.
Can I fill up like a beaker, like a bottle
Yeah, you can get a
with
beaker.
a beaker?
That's some good stuff. Do we? Yeah. Take as much of that as you can. This stuff is.
I don't
great.
know. It kind of hurt my tummy a little bit.
I feel warm and happy.
I feel warm and
And
not.
it's not
Yeah, it's
super
great.
alcoholic, it's more like cleansing.
Oh,
I'll
the
dump out
Yeah.
my water skin and fill it.
Okay.
It still dehydrates you. It's still alcoholic.
No, it hydrates you.
Like hard kombucha.
But it still does fire damage, though. So it just burns. As this warmth fills you. But Tobias, Duke, and Oblate do have resistance to fire for the next
I'm also going to dump my water skin.
10 minutes.
So I'm going to have a water skin with
Okay.
good berry wine.
It's not quite.
I literally
wine.
just wrote
Wait,
that.
very wide.
That's fine. But Donna, as you kind of make your way down here, you can see a large chamber that the sound, this whirring, seems to be coming from. Kind of looks like stone doors on the side that are currently shut. They're stone and metal doors that are shut, and this just whirring keeps continuing.
Good stuff.
And there's a couple of like
Sounds like a motor.
kind of rune filled like podiums almost on the wall, and there would be another down the way.
I guess we better go, buddy.
Like
Come on,
sconces.
doctor.
Podiums?
Yeah, some podiums.
Where we
They're
going?
like
Going
little
up
like almost like desks / like workspaces, but not quite like super big.
Uh-huh.
And you would see it just kind of covered in runes.
In runes.
A couple of them are glowing on this one, and you would see one
Okay.
glowing on this one. The one that's glowing on this is glowing green. The one that's glowing over here is red. You got 2 green and 1 red.
I'm gonna look.
Hilda's just
them, but
copying
I'm
all of
not
it into her book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not touching anything. I'm just looking.
I'm gonna do the same thing in mine, but I can't make any sense of these runes. Can I? I mean, I don't know, because we've seen the runes before, sort of, different
Sort of,
variations of them, and I think I might have made attempts to understand them in the past.
yeah. These are a little different. You can give me an Arcana check if you want to try to understand them.
Okay.
You are unsure, but you would see as you're kind of looking over this one of the green runes kind of stops glowing, and it's just 1 green.
Just seemingly randomly.
The whirring noise would get louder.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe the
What do you
lift's
make
on
of
the way
these
up.
runes?
We have to be prepared for the possibility that there's other people here.
Well, this seems like it's supplying or channeling power of some kind to somewhere, and this one just went out.
And Donna, you would note with your passive perception that this kind of podium and the other podium have like almost like how you found that cubby hole in the other space.
Mm-hmm.
They each have cubby holes in them.
Ooh. Let me look in the cubby.
It's very, you can't really get your like, it's very flat. And it's not like the cubby hole's open, it's like there's a sheet of metal over it.
Any levers around?
You do not see any levers.
Any keyhole?
That's about the extent of my knowledge.
I'm gonna look.
Try
Is-
knocking on it.
Maybe you have to touch a certain rune?
Maybe.
We'll say maybe. There were 3 green lights when I came here, so I think it's like counting down.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen when that one goes out?
that thing's getting louder over there.
I'm going to induce a Clarence Thomas on everybody.
Oh my
Probably we
god.
should be on the lift.
That thing's getting increasingly louder.
Yeah, we should get on the lift.
Yeah. And that's where you see like 2 doors on either side, like stone and metal, like almost like not sure how they open, but it definitely looks like they are purpose of doors. And you
Okay,
can
well-
see like a little bit. Actually, they're covered in glass too, so it's like a sheet of glass, and then there's that stone and metal door. These are both kind of doors.
Well, if we want to get to the bottom of this, we better.
Get to the bottom of this.
Exactly. All aboard. Everyone, huddle up.
Choo choo.
And as you're huddling it up,
Maybe I'll find my saber down there.
well,
And your
maybe.
dagger, too.
I'm sure we'll find a lot more down there. Blackberry, was it right?
Yeah.
And she just
Yep, Blackberry.
smiles at you.
Yep.
Can I
Can I
insight?
inside check that?
Like, what does
Yeah,
that smile
she
mean?
said it looks like it's counting down, and then she took a big step
Give me an
backward.
insight check.
Both of us?
Sure. She wasn't hiding the wink.
She stole something from you.
When you were tight roping. Or when I
Yeah,
was
both you guys with
tight-roping.
17. She does not trust Blackberry.
Yeah.
But she smiled and winked at him.
Yep.
I'm gonna look over at
He's mind
Blackberry
games are too much.
kind of quizzically. I'm gonna like look between them and just be like,
And
Oh.
it's very obvious she does not trust Blackberry.
There's no time for this. We need to go.
Oh, we're waiting on the lift, hon.
When the green lights are gone, I think that's when the lift will be here.
Oh, I thought it was gonna like. We were on a timer. Well, we need to handle this before we go anywhere. What's going on between you two?
yeah, what's that smile
Sexual
about? Hilda?
tension.
Is that what that was? Luke, you were
Say
talking
sexual
about-
tension.
I don't know. Ask Blackberry. I don't know who he's
Nothing
working
going
for
on.
or why he's here.
Blackberry, who are you working for and why are you here?
Don't worry about it.
Well, we're worrying about it because we're worried
It's-
about you.
Yeah, man, you almost fell down that pit back there, and that was
Whatever it
pretty
may be,
scary.
It must be
That's-
very
that's my-
important.
It's my business. Meh.
I mean, it would help if we knew who everyone's working for. So,
Listen, here, buddy, you stowed away on our ship, and we've been very gracious about that, even though it's really weird. And you killed the guy Gorias.
It's quite the first impression.
I mean, we got a lot of questions. We haven't had a whole lot of time to really delve into it, but listen,
Yeah, there's more important things. Like, look, the light changed.
did it.
More important
It
things
didn't.
like your life, Blackberry. You've risked your life several times on this journey. I just want to know that whatever it is something that's important.
I hope this is important. We'll find out.
We also
I was
gotta
told
know,
it was important.
Oh, it is.
you were told by
Yeah,
who?
she said it was important.
okay,
Who
so
told you it was important? Blackberry.
People that I work with.
Listen, buddy.
Would be
It's
he
called
did-
a secret.
He did mention it. Like,
Didn't I say something about the Crystal Crossing?
Yeah.
You said something about the Crystal Crossing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm working with the Crystal Crossing.
Hilda wasn't there for that conversation though.
part of Chiron's sword, so we're kind of working for the Crystal Crossing right now, too.
And Hilda was assigned by Furlough to investigate this, but she is
And the
interested in the
ASMR.
knowledge,
In the ASMR.
allegedly.
But it's this mission was
Allegedly,
being
what do you
funded.
mean?
Donna gives her a look.
I do all of my research for the ASMR. Sometimes you gotta go
Together.
through outside sources to get the job done.
So,
Even give things up?
Hopefully not too much.
Just a finger or two?
Whoa.
Donna has no social understanding. I just want to be clear about that. Like, she's been very bad about the finger thing since the beginning.
I don't need all my fingers.
Tobias looks down his fingers at that. I like my fingers.
I know that Goria's cut off your finger.
It feels like when you're sacrificing for the pursuit of knowledge, sometimes it can be difficult to gauge what you're losing, how much that really could be.
It's a little more complicated than that, but I know what you mean.
It's just that the pursuit of whatever it is that we're searching for down here, it could cause a lot of people to make some difficult compromises, and that's what we're trying to get done here. We need to come to a compromise.
What compromise? What are you compromising?
Blackberry, who are you working for?
Your mother. I'm working with the Crystal Cross.
To do what?
I don't know the end goals. I'm low level.
What
What is your end goal?
Yeah, what did they tell you to do while you were here?
What are
They
your
told me to help to make sure that Hilda here finished her work, that it was important.
Hilda
Can I,
kind of
is he,
shrugs.
yeah, is he telling the truth?
Give me an insight check.
And then
Everybody.
after she finished her work, what was to be done then?
I don't know.
Dispatch.
Haven't gotten further orders.
It
So
seems,
you were
seems
just
like he's telling the
ordered
truth.
to escort her?
Well, I guess it's good timing. She kind of shrugs.
If we're gonna all be working together, we have to be able to trust each other.
And stop touching things.
Yes. Thank
Also,
you.
Never.
very important.
And then you would notice that green light does go out
Oh, look, the lift's here.
as you would feel this kind of, not quake, but just like the ground kind of shakes a little bit. And that something like just hit the ceiling or the floor. And the glass kind of slides into the wall, and the stone and metal also slides into the wall. And you would hear kind of like a horn blaring as the kind of both slide into the wall, and you would see at first this kind of release of, it looks like mist, but to the acute eye it actually looks like kind of like dander or pollen that kind of just comes out of the lift. And behind this wall of dander and pollen, you do see lighting up the space. But you would also see this large mechanical looking spider / tick almost, with a
Pulling
singular
out my gun.
pink eye
Uh-oh.
with like kind of like almost like a laser pointer looking around at you all. And in that instance you would notice the
blind.
Quick, speak with animals.
two cubby holes slide open as these kind of gemstones shoot out and float around.
Whoa.
And
Does this thing have telekinesis?
no.
Telekinetic spider.
Tobias, a beam of light immediately shoots towards you from this thing's eyeball as like it kind of gathers around and narrowly misses you as you dodge out of the way as this giant gold and stonework spider thing shoots a laser beam towards you. As these kind of crystals kind of float around with that same kind of pinkish purplish energy floating around them.
Hostiles, guys. Hostiles.
As it got a 9 to hit you, but that is where we're gonna end tonight.
Oh boy.
Here?
Wowza.
Wow. Well, I wonder what they're gonna do next. You wonder what they're gonna do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.